Gwasasu, it's your girl Tsukiju, back again with another video. And today we have a pretty interesting topic and we're gonna hop right into it. A couple years ago, I made a video talking about a lot of different celebrities, relationships, and stuff like that. This was when I kind of first started hearing about Chrisean Rock and Blueface. And the reason why I bring them up is because recently, her ex-boyfriend, Cann, passed away. He was taken out of here. And we still don't know who shot him. He was from, I guess, Severn, Maryland. I've never been there. I think it's close to Baltimore. I've been to Maryland. Lived there for a little while with my ex. And the reason why I bring this topic to the light is because it's very suspicious and people are accusing Chrisean Rock of being involved with his death. And this is why I was saying in my video a couple years ago that I don't want to talk about these people because it's like there's always some toxicity going on with them. And here we are, like a couple years later, still talking about them. Chrisean Rock has a lot of problems with her family. Just a lot of, I guess, like family trauma. Just a lot of mess, basically. Like, yeah. And apparently Ronny was accusing her of lying about whose baby it belongs to, like who's the baby daddy. Ronny was trying to figure out if he was the baby daddy. And if you ask me, he does kind of look like, Chrisean Jr. But I don't know. But that's what he was trying to figure out right before he passed away. And I find that very suspicious. But what I find even more suspicious is that on Crazy in Love, which I don't watch, but there's clips on other people's videos reacting to all of this controversy. And apparently they try to get a DNA test and people are saying that it's not real. Now, why would they do that? Why? Like, their whole, like, relationship dynamic kind of reminds me of me and my ex a little bit. But I actually was with my ex for like 2 years. Like, things happen and it didn't work out because I was carrying most of the weight. But I think back and I wonder, like, if I had had a baby with him, I would not, deny him of that. even though, like, I'm glad that I didn't. But at the end of the day, you can't do that to people. Like, even, like, let's say that this is true. Like, Ronny was the baby daddy, and, you know, it's like, I feel like they want to be controversial. Like, that's controversial as it is. Like, if he, like, it, and it seems like that would be more realistic to me. Like, as far as their lifestyle goes, it would make sense, like, to have that narrative of, oh yeah, well, you know, that it happened like that. But they want to make it seem like Krishan is, like, not as bad as they want to make her seem like. And that's just not the truth. It's just not. Like, that was possibly the real baby daddy, and that's why they are, like, trying to cover all of this up, because that's what it seems like. Like, why lie about a paternity test? Why? Unless there's something else going on. And for Zeus to go along with this, it just it just confirms to me why I haven't been watching TV, because it's like a lot of this shit on there, excuse my language, is fake as hell. And if Krishan Rock has anything to do with his death, he needs to get justice, his family. He seems like he was a decent guy. He just wanted to know the truth. And respectfully, he deserved that. Sorry for all the background noise. They're doing remodeling and construction around the apartments, which I'm so happy for, because they haven't done that in like over probably like 30 years or something, maybe longer than that, maybe 40 or 50. No, dead ass. Like, but yeah, back to what I was saying. Something about people from Maryland, they have talent, like natural talent. Like, I would say that my ex, he was talented in some ways, and just like Ronny Doe, he actually took it to the next level. He made a song. He was on his way, like, to doing big things, and I feel like his life was cut too short. He's younger than me, but he came out here, I guess with Krishan or for Krishan. And sometimes I wish my ex would have done that for me. Like, we had lived together on a few occasions. We worked together on a few occasions. Like, we were pretty tight. So I didn't leave him to be with someone else, though. Like, it was nothing like that. It was more so like, I just needed to move forward to better myself, because we just couldn't stay afloat as far as financially and some other things. Just, it was a lot of drama, and I didn't really much care for his family, but I did help them out as much as I could, but they couldn't really do much for him. But I don't know as far as like how he's living. I know that he moved on pretty quickly and had a baby and all this stuff, and congrats to him. I haven't heard much from him in like since I really left, which was like 5 years ago. But when I think about this situation, it just it really makes me feel some type of way, because it's like, you see Blueface, he already has kids with someone, and it just seems like a weird kind of dynamic that I wouldn't want. And that's another thing. Like, that's why I don't have any kids. Like, I don't like the toxicity, the baby mama, baby daddy drama. Like, y'all could have that for real. So, but when I say stuff like this, I wholeheartedly mean it. Like, it's just too crazy out here. But I want to be with someone that I know would take care of my child if I have one. But the truth will come out eventually. And if it doesn't, there's just going to be people that are gonna keep making videos speculating that it's a possibility that Ronny was the baby daddy, and before he could find out the truth, he was taken out of here. And that is so scandalous. Like, he made a music video that I really, really like. And it tells a story. Take a listen.
Shit on my chest. I gotta get your ass out my head. I gotta get your ass out my head. I gotta get this shit on my chest. Hey, when you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I'm gonna win on you. I was always there for you. And you took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me. And now I'm just reminiscing, I'm just staring at our pics. I thinking back, and now I realize you wasn't shit. My whole family told me you need to watch out for that little bitch. I didn't listen, and I was hitting. I really went out to Cali just to upgrade you. But you took that shit for granted, now you a stranger. I tried to come through and save you, but I can't save you. I need my paper, I'll see you later. When you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to spend on you. I'm gonna win on you, I was always there for you. And you took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me.
If I had to choose between Ronny and Blueface to like be in a committed relationship with, it would definitely be with Ronny, and Blueface would definitely be the side nigga for me. But in Krishan's life, in her world, it makes sense. It makes sense because we're not the same. Like, I come from a more classier background, believe me when I say that. But, you know, I like to get a little down and dirty sometimes. You know, I've had my moments of being a little ratchet. But when I say, like, I say that because Ronny doesn't have no kids. So it would just make more sense for me, not having kids, having a kid with someone that doesn't have kids. Now, if I was kind of cuckoo and, you know, I liked tatting my face up with another nigga's face, then yeah, like I would go for someone named Blueface. Blueface, baby. But it makes more sense in my world to not deal with someone that has kids and is still dealing with that woman. Yeah, no. I don't do that. I don't deal with Negroes ninjas that have multiple baby mamas, or a baby mama that he's still freaking dealing with. Type of mess is that? Ronny is in a better place because his talent was going to be kind of overshadowed by what Krishan Rock and Blueface and the rest of Zeus Network has going on with their toxicity. Like, when you listen to his lyrics, you hear like realness and how, you know, somebody in his life did him wrong, but he kept pushing forward. He was trying to get the truth. He wanted to love who he was rightfully you know, ordained to. And I think like he would have been a great father if, you know, he had a kid with someone that allowed him to be a father. And sometimes that's really all some people want. And it's unfortunate that he didn't get to do what he really wanted to do. And it seemed like he wanted to be a father. That's where I feel hurt at, because as many relationships as I've been in, you know, really all I wanted was to have a family with someone. But it just never worked out like that because I met a lot of the wrong people. And I was okay with, you know, being disrespected at some points in my relationships, but I immediately snapped out of it and was like, this is not the relationship for me. When I'm not disrespecting the person I'm with, but they feel like they can walk all over me because they took my sweetness for weakness. But never again. And from what I understand, from what Ronny has told people from live talking to Blueface mom, and he makes it seem like Krishan Rock is like an informant. And, you know, her stepdad is like a lawyer or something, and he's basically letting Krishan Rock get off on a lot of things. And if that's true, that's really, really wicked. And she really needs to be investigated, because just something is just not right. And that whole family really needs to get like therapy. I think that would be really good. And yeah, just like just cut it out, because it's like people are going to eventually find the truth out. Edit out the part where I said that Ronny K'd someone, because YouTube doesn't like that, and I don't want another one of my videos taken down. So yeah, he unalived someone apparently, but I can't find like any articles about that. So yeah. And knowing that, I probably would reconsider like having a kid with him, but I don't know what the circumstances were with that situation. Like, I don't know if he was defending himself or what happened, but apparently he's been involved with street life, and you know, it is what it is. I've been involved with some street life too, but I don't plan on, you know, doing any of that anymore. Want to be on a more straight and narrow path. But I want to end this video by saying, you know, careful with the company that you keep, and the people that you decide to lay down with, and the people that you decide to have a child with. Seriously. Because ultimately, that is going to be a reflection on the type of person that you are. So, God bless y'all. Stay positive, and rest in peace to Ronny Doe.